Welcome back to another video. I just want to start out saying if I have a lisp, I do have a teeth whitening strip on, so excuse that. But today, I got a brand new shipment from Thailand, from Perfumer's World to be exact. And I got a bunch new ingredients that I would love to share. First, we have this really cool apple essential oil, which is hard to come across. And it does have a beautiful red apple smell to it. Another ingredient that I would like to point out that's pretty cool is Chinese cedarwood. Now, this compared to regular cedarwood is actually a lot sweeter. It almost has a floralness to the wood, which is pretty interesting in contrast to regular cedarwood, which can be quite potent and a lot more of that woody driftwood smell that you would get from regular cedarwood. Another cool ingredient is isotoprazine, and this basically mimics a nutty popcorn yeast smell and almost like a bread. And the reason why I got this specific ingredient is because one of my clients actually is looking for a bourbon inspired scent. And when I've been formulating this bourbon scent, I've noticed that it's missing a couple of different main ingredients that gives it that nice bourbon smell. And one of it is a nice yeast smell that you get from bourbon. And I am hoping that it kind of brings that bourbon scent to life as one of my goals to figure that whole formula out. Another really good one that I got was Tree Moss Absolute, which is honestly one of my favorite woody ingredients I've smelled in a long time. It has almost a freshness appeal rather than a woody appeal, but I mean obviously it still has those woody notes, but it also kind of gives it a freshness, fresh floral green almost smell, and I'm guessing that's from the moss. And then another client wanted me to replicate Dior Sauvage, but they wanted to add a hint of lemon to it. And one of the main ingredients is anhole, which is almost like a masculine black licorice spicy ingredient. And I'm wondering how this will change the original Dior Sauvage formula that I have made in the past, which will be very interesting, of course. Another thing I would like to show you guys is actually, you guys probably saw in my last video, this is my maceration increaser, I guess you could say, or maceration process, but I was previously using a metal pot, but I did get this lab grade poly plastic that will not rust, and I don't have to worry about a lot of maintenance from this container rather than a regular stainless steel pot, I guess. This one right here is probably the most expensive ingredient by the gram that I got, which was actually cinnamon bark essential oil. Just this, if you can see how much liquid this is, it's not a whole lot in there. And this little vial, and not even halfway full, was actually $15, which is quite expensive. The most expensive ingredient that I've had to buy is vanilla absolute. That stuff can cost $20 for 5% DPG, which just means it's only 5% of the oil, and that will cost $20. So if you can imagine, that is probably one of the most expensive ingredients that I had to come across, and when I run out of it, I am not pleasant in buying more, to say the least. It breaks the bank, that Vanilla Absolute. In my next video, I will be finalizing a new Dior Sauvage inspired scent, a plum liqueur inspired scent, and lastly, me finalizing and trying to further on this bourbon scent that is so difficult to make for me, because the more potent ingredients that are in a formula, the more it's harder to balance out, I've found. And so I've been just trying to figure this all out. And yes, you guys probably have been seeing my mess of a desk. I have got a little drawer system to put all these ingredients and make it all clean and look nice. So in the next couple of videos, there still might be a mess, but by next week I will have everything cleaned up for you guys, so it's not so much going on. Of course, I really appreciate all you guys' support and comments. It means the world, and I would love for you guys to like the video, subscribe, because it helps me and my small channel out. So I hope you guys have a great day, and do what you want to do in this life. We only get one. Crazy. We only get one. Only one. So do what you want to do. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And have fun. Thank you. Bye.